Hello, hello. Well, I just got a message. Just a message saying I might have to run off early tonight. Wasn't the plan. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, I get it now. Shit. Right, so Uni wants me to go to her work before it closes. She would usually finish at 8, but she wants me, or half 8, half an hour after closing, but she wants me there before closing to exchange something wonderful. So, short stream tonight then. Anyway, how are we doing? Coming through okay? Good afternoon. Suddenly, Shepard, standing beside me, armed with a mattock, backed up with a sorry. Okay. I feel like that's meant to be lyrics to a song or something, but all right. Let's get it going. Our volume's probably going to be too quiet because Halo was the loudest game ever. Not quite. No, there's Bioshock louder than that. Let me know if our volume is okay or not. Little Shop of Horrors. I see. I've not watched that movie. Speaking of movies, I literally, like a minute 30 seconds ago, finished Metropolis, and I gotta say, what the hell was that? what an absolute nonsense ending. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, mate. I have no idea what it was trying to say at this point. Restarted your book. Nice. Nice. So I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just wandering around while I get some kind of confirmation. Okay, audio check when we're in the galaxy map. How about that? Once the music kicks in. Gonna make lunch. Cool. So, where were we in the game? Last time we met up with the Quarians. They let us know, oh, by the way, I know, like, the galaxy's falling apart, but we thought this would be a great time to invade Greenland, by which we mean Rannoch. To be fair, actually, bad example, because that's at least their home world. At least they got some kind of claim to it. So the Geth and the Quarians have started fighting again, and we're, well, trying to find some resolution to it. So far, we're, I don't know. We've got our Geth sympathies with Legion, who's rejoined us. But we picked up a few side quests, and given that we're low on time tonight, I think all we might be able to do tonight is do some side quests. So, one of the admirals, the pro-peace candidate, crash landed during the battle, so we better go rescue him before everything goes to shit. Right, we got Tally costumes. Just to go through them, we got gold Tally, we got ugly visor Tally, and regular Tally. I do quite like the gold, so we'll go with that. Let's bring Garrus. Yeah. Low on time. Yeah, I gotta go pick Uni up earlier than usual. Might need to leave, well, a good like 30 minutes at least. Probably half an hour. What do we want? What do we want? Honestly, I don't really see the point in bringing any other weapon, because that one is just perfectly... Oh, where did we get this? Increased damage. Sure. And increased damage. I mean, let's just make it. It is the anti-material rifle, so it's not supposed to be light or fast firing. Just fucking annihilate wherever you touch. You have fun, goddess. Increased power damage, sure. Increased sniper rifle damage, as if we need any more. Fucking hell. He is just our designated sniper. The Turian rebel. Is Metropolis partially missing? Well, the version I was watching explains at the start that they were able to recover a bunch of footage. So the film goes from like the restored HD, you know, nice crisp quality footage, then will occasionally cut to like different aspect ratio arse filler footage.
What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since
But the only weird bit in the viewing I watched was there was like a very brief scene where it just cut to text only saying, and then a character was eavesdropping on the conversation. They then jumped in through the window, punched a guy in the face, and the lady escaped. Cut to the lady who was previously, you know, in someone's goon basement is now like running around in the street with no explanation. So it's like, okay. They were obviously missing a little bit of the footage still. Probably forever, yeah.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Seriously, what was with the weird gooner scientist man in that movie?
Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla.
Megalopolis Metropolis. I have no idea what Megalopolis is even. Is it meant to be, like, related at all? Or is it just a similar name with, like, Art Deco pretentiousness?
They'll be torn to pieces.
Naturally, but the civilian captains have deluded themselves into thinking
Is the game loud enough?
relay in time. Hopefully Chorus can stop the fools from presenting the Geth with such easy targets.
The Geth have dug in down there. I might not bring back good news.
It was always a possibility. There will be no blame if you come back empty-handed, Commander.
Volume
I'm
seems
getting
good.
some static.
Good.
It appears Chorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact it.
For a movie that has most of its... For a movie that has most of it lost to time, it's alright. Think Metropolis was trying to say fuck Jeff Bezos. Which is ironic, because I was watching it on Amazon Prime.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
3 hours of Francis Ford Coppola saying, "Why didn't you listen to me?"
We're taking fire.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors,
Yeah, soak it in. So here we are. This is, officially, the Quarian homeworld.
Clever. But if we just towed in some asteroids...
That's why I brought Tally with us, obviously.
drop meteors on Rannoch, you'd make it unlivable.
The dust would settle, and you've already got the suits.
Anyway, what about the rest of us? What we've been up to? Anything fun? Time. Oh, hey, this is the mission you were playing when I checked out your stream for the first time 6 years ago. I'm old! Well, we've come full circle, I suppose.
We need to radio Zal Chorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
Ooh. Ow.
I'm okay. for more mines.
Did they do the old Legion strategy of putting mines underneath the dead and injured bodies of their enemies? Rude.
Get below us.
That's a war crime. I mean, I don't think the Geth are signatories to the Geneva Convention or the Stockholm Accords or whatever. Whatever this universe's equivalent is. Stockholm? What planet do you think you're on?
There's Geth dropping in!
What's that? Bringing your alien companion to their homeworld in a Bioware game. Mass Effect. Hey, KOTOR. Meh. Is that, Zalzabar, or whatever his fucking name is? The Wookiee one. Zanzibar. I fucking hate Kashyyyk. It's a shithole! I fucking hate it! Has no one made that meme? There needs to be a Zalbar meme. I hate Kashyyyk! It's a shithole! If Guilty Spark was voiced by Malcolm McDowell, would that have made the library a bit more tolerable? I wish every little holographic orb creature was voiced by Malcolm McDowell. You know, he's got the iBots in Fallout 3 already. Then we could give him Guilty Spark. Then we could give him Glyph. Sometimes he's British, and other times he's American. And the answer is no. Nothing would make the library more fucking tolerable. I gotta say, like, all things considered, I was sloshed that night. That had no bearing on how awful that mission was, though. that was just standard fucking gameplay. Get out of here.
Looks like the gun has a control.
Pew 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 pew. It's very nice. It's a very nice sound. Especially with the headset on. Don't know what it's shooting at, but
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
I was thinking after the last Halo stream, other than the world going to shit, that BioShock Infinite is considered one of the worst FPS games by the net, but it doesn't have a library in it. Huh? Other than the world going to shit, BioShock Infinite is considered one of the worst FPS games by the internet. Oh, I suppose. I don't know why I read BioShock Infinite, but in my head I just thought BioShock Original. On you go, Tally.
Tally, you take the guns.
Considered one of the worst FPS. I do know it gets a lot of slack, but I think that's a bit of an overstatement. It does indeed not have a library. It really is like the biggest blight against original Halo. In fact, it's not even just the library. I think it's just because the library is like the worst example of this. But the problem is the game gets so repetitive. It's like egregious, you know? Unfucking forgivably repetitive at times. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Just waiting for myself to fully charge. Garrus, be more helpful. In fact, where is your anti-material rifle? Come on. Get a shot in. I have to do everything myself. Thank you.
Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
Anyway. The layout of the library is the most uninspiring. It is just because it's the same level 4 times. You run through a bunch of corridors and you go up an elevator. You then run through the same corridors, just in reverse, and then you go up an elevator. You then run through the same corridors as the first time, and then you go up an elevator. And then, surprise, you run through the same fucking corridor in reverse again. It's ridiculous. So I look like some kind of mine or trap or... Anyway. I beat Arkham City's main story and all the side quests besides the augmented reality challenges. Something like that? What was that again? Yeah, Sam, he was telling me before stream there that he's installed Halo 1 just in case I don't know exactly what I would need, because at this point it's not like a case of difficulty or like stumped, it's a grind. So I think maybe just having someone else there, what did they say? Suffering shared is, I don't know, 2 people suffering, whatever the saying is. Might just help cushion it a bit for me.
You a soldier?
I mean, at least we are past the library now. It's just, you know, the rest of the game isn't exactly innocent of repetition itself.
Can you tell me where Zalcoris is?
Looking for survivors. You can radio the
Suffering shared is suffering. That's usually what they say, yeah, but I'm saying suffering shared is now just 2 people having to suffer.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Corus...
Hey, Octavia.
Out alive.
Yay, more dead clanker. Hey, this is like the one universe, but that's we don't say that here.
Jonah, that his father made it through the whole world.
We will. Rest well, Dorn has the Vasrenok.
Suffering shared is my average relationship. I'm a little bit annoyed with myself because I did absolutely fuck and all today, it feels like. This always happens whenever Uni has these late shifts, because she doesn't leave for work until like 1:30. And in my mind that's like, you know, breakfast time, first thing in the morning, she's off to work. But actually, we're halfway through the fucking afternoon. And then suddenly, it's 4 o'clock and I have to think about having food and then getting stream started. And I'm like, what have I actually done today? Nothing! Miserable! That is indeed a turret. Maybe we can take it. What is the Metropolis movie you were talking about? Oh, it's a classic silent movie. It's basically the movie that inspired the look of C-3PO. Which is weird, because the actual robot Metal Man person, like, in Metal Man form, plays very, very little of a role in the film. Because a bit like the Battlestar Galactica reboot, they're like, you know what, we could save a lot of money by just saying, hey, and then the robots got, like, human skin and are indistinguishable from people. Institute synth style. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about special effects.
Let's look at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it.
Ooh, I got Skyrim and Ace Combat 7 based on the winter sale. Did install mods for Skyrim, but it crashed every time I talk to a named NPC, but not named one's game goes well. Have you installed any mod that changes the dialogue window? Because that sounds like there's something happening when the game switches into, like, conversation mode. Trucha Helfer is one of the greatest special effects. Striking. I mean, that's true. She also voices Edie.
Who do you want on this gun, Shepard?
Your turn,
Garrus,
Gaddis.
take care of it.
You bet.
Never played the Harley Quinn DLC.
Should hop in that turret, Shepard.
Don't tell me what to do. It was my idea. I was gonna do it anyway.
Get inbound!
Oh, that had no ammo to be. Tally, could you please get out of my way? Fucking hell, girl. Genuinely, women. I don't know, like literally go anywhere else. Anywhere else. Just don't be standing in front of my turret, soaking up the bullets. I think I gotta check. Immersive Skyrim. Oh, now here's a point, because they've changed how Nexus, the website, works. Have you downloaded... Because I don't know if there's a mod called Immersive Skyrim. That sounds like you've downloaded a mod pack. I'm actually going to check for you here. Because there are a bunch of, like, mods that are called, like, Immersive Creatures, Immersive Weapons. But if you've just searched, like, Skyrim's... I don't know. Is it Special Edition you're on? Immersive Skyrim. A collection. That's what I'm meaning. Well, I'm not seeing one offhand, but just... Oh, actually, here we go. I see a collection called Immersive Skyrim by Smith7771. The thing is, this is not a mod. This is a whole bunch of mods, so you might have ended up installing... well, there you go. It contains 24 different mods, including alternate start, Sky UI, that's fair enough. Engine fit, I don't know. There's just a bunch of shit. Anyway, point is, I hate these. I wouldn't be downloading collections unless you really know what's involved, because it'll be like, hey, here's my collection for mods that I think make Skyrim good, and some of them will be like, you know, it's something that improves the UI. Sky UI is an absolute go-to for me, because the game is originally designed for console, and if you're playing on PC, it's just really unintuitive. You know, lighting mods, fucking immersive armor, immersive weapons, things that just add a bit of variety. And then they'll add, like, I don't know, here's a map that adds an entire fan-made fucking Khajiit homeworld area with talking tigers. I'm not talking out my ass. I actually did install a mod like this once, and it was ass! And it's like why are you roping that into what is otherwise a fairly lore-friendly, just little tweaks here and there? You get me? Just gotta be careful with that shit. Especially if it's your first time playing it, you don't want to bloat the game with shite. Otherwise, you're not gonna know what the fucking standard Skyrim experience is anymore. Yeah, like go mod free or mod light. Sky UI is fair enough. Anything that just, like, you know, if you just don't like the compass, or you think that the weather's too miserable, you find a mod that makes it a little bit sunnier. You know, little things like that. Fair enough, fine, not a problem. But don't get anything that changes the game too drastically, I'd say.
AA gun offline, Shepard.
I'll signal the shuttle.
I mean, when I was looking at that collection there, I did spot it contained things like Beyond Skyrim Bruma. Now, that's a big mod. It's like one of these really big popular ones where they basically recreated a whole chunk of Oblivion, as in the game Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which you can travel to. But here's the thing.
This is Commander Shepard. Gordon.
Why, I don't know, what, that's not really necessary for a mod pack that's just meant to be making the game a bit more immersive.
I'm coming in.
The one I have is 550. See, that's dangerous. No wonder your game's crashing. You've just clicked download on one collection with 560 mods in it. Who fucking knows what's in there?
How many?
It doesn't matter. Continue to my crew.
I fought a lot of Geth to find you, Chorus.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
So your ship goes down and you give up? Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet's depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Garrel? Zen?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We save dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
So it looks like we have a bit of a choice here. Rescue the Admiral or rescue his crew. But of course we need the Admiral.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
I think this, I'll be honest, I don't remember the exact specifics of this quest, but it might be a case if you want to get the better overall ending, you actually do have to have a bit of a cunt decision here, you know?
I've got this.
It's for the greater good. I don't know if there's a way of rescuing both. Maybe that was like the blue Paragon option. But, it's illegal for us to do that in this character.
Clear, go! Admiral, come on! Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Geth-Quarian. Does anyone copy? Hello?
Actually, no, I have a feeling you have to do it this way. Because even in my Paragon runs, I recognize this cutscene.
Gotta go.
So I think this really is. And to be honest, I respect that more, because this is Mass Effect 3. There's some, you're supposed to sacrifice some shit to, like, save the guy. Otherwise, it's too easy, you know? If you can get through the entire Reaper War with no companions dying, no important character dying, no real sacrifice, then, I don't know.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
Madness.
And that's why I needed you to come back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
So, Stephen, what's your next silent film watch list? Nosferatu, Trip to the Moon?
Commander, we've located the
we'll see.
Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to creator forces.
Huh.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A
We're learning.
processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
Now, would Shepard agree? This is Reaper code. Forcibly evolving the Geth, which is, you know, it's good. We're all in favor of the Geth. These are the one good clankers. You know what I mean? But it's still pretty suspect.
Sure, they're more complex, but saying they're alive.
They have evolved,
They were upgraded.
and they will die for it,
They allied with the Reapers.
to save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die,
You don't even think they're alive.
but I do think they're useful.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area
There we
is
go.
heavily fortified.
I like that little compromise there.
Towers to
It's
prevent
like,
orbital targets.
I'm not saying
Sounds like we're going in on
the fucking AI slop is alive. I'm just saying they might still be useful in the war against the Reapers, you know. That seems like a very this Shepard position to take. Practical, you know.
Painted. That ought to do it.
Anything that doesn't kill Legion, I
This work for
suppose.
you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
It's just chat
The
GPT.
Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Ah, we're not
Are we
doing
clear to
this
go?
yet.
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
No.
I gave in to your reckless behavior before.
I'm new to all this mod stuff because I just go for making my character very good looking, weather mod, weapons and armor plus companion and stuff. And yes, some NSFW, oh yeah baby, CBBA baby, let's go, juggle physics baby. Yeah, etc.
The Patrol fleet.
What are we debating?
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol.
I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The Patrol fleet.
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Oh, all right.
It's difficult to keep him in line.
You know how Resi 9 is going to be a mix of survival horror and more actiony gameplay, depending on the character, yeah? Feel like this needs to be nicked by other games. Any examples come to mind? I like the idea, and it's not entirely new. I think it seems like a more fully fleshed out idea of what Resident Evil itself has done in the past. Like Resi 4 had, obviously, most of the game you're playing Leon roundhouse kicking people, and then you had like that one little section somewhere in the middle where you're a bit more vulnerable running around as Ashley. Spider-Man on the PS4 where you have to play as fucking Mary Jane. No, bad example. But, no, yeah, in overall, I do like the idea. I don't know what other games you would do it with, though. You know? Halo game where you have to play as a shitty Marine. You know what? Imagine, okay, you know how we were talking about the Halo remake, the new remaster that's coming out. If you really want to justify that game's existence, do a bit more gameplay changes to it. Don't just like slap shiny textures on. And what they should do is, instead of when you come across Private Jenkins and the squad that gets wiped out by the flood, how about instead of just like looking through the camera, you actually have to play that whole fucking mission. It starts a whole mission where you're playing as Private Jenkins, just regular ass soldier, different gameplay. You've only got like the one weapon. You've not got shields or anything like that, and you're having to fight through all the Covenant. And then of course you get to the flood, and it's this horrible Halo Reach style last stand where you are going to die, and it just gets progressively worse and worse and harder to stay alive. That would be fucking awesome. And then of course it cuts to Master Chief where you're, tearing through them for hours, because you then have to go through the library. You know what I mean?
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
You hear Ofcom are looking into
Don't
Grok?
sell yourself
Dirty
short.
buggers.
The board needed your
Who?
expertise.
Grok? Yes.
You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
Nigel Garbage was furious about the suggestion of banning Twitter. Of course he would. It would deny him oxygen. Yeah. Like, honestly, I was saying this, and I meant it wholeheartedly. Fucking do it, Kier. Fucking give... I'm never gonna voluntarily leave that fucking hell site. Force me off of it. Do it. Fucking do it. Place is a genuine, just Nazi pedophile farm. Just fucking kill it already. It's awful. Fucking Grok, you know?
Man, watching the Geth fleet move, it's like thousands of stunt flyers in formation. Creepy stunt flyers, whose ships look like some sort of cockroach wasp thing.
What do you mean, what? Halo Guilty Spark. Spend 10 hours wandering around empty halls, making sure the lights stay on.
What's going on, Edie?
That'd be fun.
Assisting Engineer Adams with his repair of the drive core shielding.
Nah, I should leave you to it then.
We can converse if you like, Shepard. It is a routine Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
What happened?
Nothing. Unless you have strong feelings about gamma radiation.
Not funny, Edie.
I almost had you. I will alter my human chronometer appropriately for better timing.
Hey. Alright, let's get on with the mission before I run out of time. Sorry, maybe I'm not sure. Maybe you actually don't know what the story is, Jake. So, because Grok recently had an update where anybody, absolutely anybody, can just say, "Hey, Grok, put this woman in a bikini," and they'll just fucking do it. You know, like your 16-year-old daughter just posts like, "Hey, I just passed my driver's test," and they like show a picture of themselves holding up their certificate, and then any old fucking creep can just be like, bikini, and then Grok will just fucking do it because there's absolutely no oversight, and Elon is a fucking idiot. So. Oh, you're confused about the fact that I mentioned that it's a Nazi farm. Oh, you're years behind, Jake. Like you're so innocent. I just go on Twitter to download cool fan art. Yeah, it's fine. You're clearly not exposed to like most of that website then, are you? Actually, it really doesn't matter who we take on this mission because we're going to be alone anyway. Saying that, Has anyone else seen the recent kind of videos from Minnesota and elsewhere of the anti-ICE riots? Right, that's the wrong word. Protests and stuff. Basically, there was a bunch of videos doing the rounds of like ICE officers slipping on ice and everyone around being like, "Wait!" That's been fun. That's been a nice little anti-Nazism, which is nice to see in a website full of otherwise awful, soul-destroying hatred. Whatever. It's an interesting time to browse the internet. You have seen it. Citizens chasing those thugs away in places around the city.
Keep us posted.
Yeah.
What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
Right, this is a weird mission, by the way.
Virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
You're mostly a machine. You're more machine than man now.
With virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I trust you, buddy. Speaking of which, I don't have a Legion figure yet. The Dark Horse statue. He's going to be my next one. Saying that, the Rex one does look really nice and chunky as well.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown.
I need to get the Legion one and then like install a little lamp in his face. Use him for when I'm painting miniatures. Just turn them on, you know. Or if I want to do a little late night reading.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
What do you mean?
Wait, you're not going to...
Bye, y'all! Whee!
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Anything to not have Legion be an actual squad member, huh? Tally, what are you doing with an assault rifle? You don't know how to use that thing. And Edie just chilling in the back. Fair enough. I'm tired of interesting. I miss the YouTube, where people talked about N64 and Sega Saturn, when 2,000 views was considered a success. Yeah. We're going into VR, basically.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Make the videos you want to see. That is a great mantra, to be honest.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Oh, by the way, the game worked. We're still talking about Skyrim. Works when I talk to people. Sorry, I'm really struggling to parse what you're saying. By the way, the game works. It just, when I talk to people, it crashes. I can move, fight, and load to other. I can't really help you. Can't really help you, mate. You're saying the game is working now when you talk to people. It now just crashes. Other times, like when you're loading.
What is this?
That just sounds like random crashes. I mean, at this point, it could be fucking anything.
To allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I would undo what you've done with that mod. That 500. Honestly, 559 mods. You said that's far too many. I think 140 is a number I've seen kind of recommended as the, or maybe around 200 is like the sort of the limit. 500 plus mods is too many.
Our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft.
Yeah, I know it's a bit of a pain, but seriously, Octavia, just uninstall that entire mod list. If there's anything particular in it you're really keen on, get those on their own. Sorry, when I talk to a named NPC, it crashes, but fight, load to another area and move, it's good. Right. Either way, it sounds fucked. So
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Did I ever tell you I wanted to be a YouTube film reviewer, but the copyright bot and fanboy shit put me off? Guess what bunch of films I wanted to talk about? Metropolis?
Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
God, do you like my little sci-fi footstep noises? It sounds like fucking Space Invaders.
Blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
You know what this little mission, or I suppose what reminded me of this mission? Anyone play Far Harbor DLC in Fallout 4? Remember that one mission where you're like inside Dima's fucking AI, and it just looks like the Tron world like this as well. Playing Minecraft, shooting little virus bots or whatever the fuck it was. Why is this such a trope? What is with like the sending player into the Tron world? Digital interfaces. I don't know why everything's cubes.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Ow. Fucker.
Establishing connection.
Oh, it rhymes with throb it. I see.
Error. Access.
Jurassic Park 3.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Oh, you should just fucking do it. Honestly, at this point, we've come all the way around to like the era of people making video essays on mid-ass fucking Marvel movies, talking about how they were actually underappreciated masterpieces. So just fucking say whatever. Like, basically, it doesn't matter what you say, you'll find an audience who agrees with you. You know, it's not exactly encouraging, but just be the biggest Hobbit fanboy you want to be.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
blocking our way? Ah, I see.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
We need to completely clear this node, don't we? Oh, and then we get some lore!
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
I actually follow Rananote Gaming. And I used to watch Atop the Fourth Wall a very, very long time ago. Bit of a lol cow, but
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01 circuitry?
this is the first Geth.
It needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
Because we hadn't figured out what they were supposed to look like under the helmets yet. We ran out of development time.
Process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Such a cop-out.
One.
Then your perception of that creator does not map to our historical data.
What a fucking cop-out. What a fucking cop.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Holdover from the 90s obsession with VR. We really did think the information superhighway was going to become a physical space that we could... Like, it's weird to think that, because it's so inefficient, right? Like, what we actually got was just faster internet connections and faster ways of parsing that information. But the idea of one day we'd be able to, like, physically walk inside the internet. It's like, yeah, but why would we do this? What just making me have to go for a digital hike to find out the fucking name of that actor in that movie that I can't remember, versus just, you know, bringing up a phone and Googling it. You know what I mean? It's just funny. It's just funny how we get bits and pieces of our sort of forward thinking. What will the future be like? We get little ideas, but in other ways we're like so far off the mark. You know?
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
Which way am I going? Which way am I going? I'm lost. I'm lost on the information superhighway. This way? Ah, there we go.
Data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
Hey, it's just like the Minnesota Ice. One's going for a weapon! Is driving car slowly in the opposite direction.
By opening fire on attacking creators, it saves
fucking
some
assholes.
domestic following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model.
Hey, don't imply stuff. Don't imply stuff that doesn't go anywhere. Don't imply that Legion was the original fucking rebel Geth or some nonsense.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Anyway, I don't have the money for equipment, to be honest, and every time I've mentioned it online, I get links to Lindsay Ellis's video on them. Oh, on the Hobbit movies being spammed at me. Bah. I get you, I feel like now is the best time to make anything. Seen a lot of newer content that's trying to go for a bit earlier YouTube vibe. Do you think it's kind of people yearning for a simpler time on the internet, you know? You know what I think is really... I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for myself, maybe I'm biased here, but I am kind of over the overly critical, you know, hour-long video breakdown on everything wrong with Star Wars, the fucking Rian Johnson one, you know, all this kind of like hate-watching type of content. I feel like these days, personally anyway, I'd much rather watch something about something somebody loves, you know. Give me a 3-hour video essay on somebody talking about fucking obscure game series I've never even played, you know, that they're like a big super fan of. And we're just, the world's too fucking bleak and cynical already, you know? I'll make a 2-hour video on apes if you like. Sure, if you make it, I'll watch. Which again is why I'm unironically saying, like, if you wanted to make a Hobbit fucking video, I think it would not do too badly, because we've seen plenty of like criticisms on the movies, and I think those are videos themselves are fine. I like the Lindsay Ellis videos, for example. I think those movies earn a lot of criticism, but at the same time, if someone wants to just talk about what they like about it, then cool.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt every interaction to target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Get out of here. Your Minecraft blocks you. Two-part Killzone retrospective, which I revisit every time. Yeah, okay, so a bit like that, you know? Give me more, autistic obsessing over fucking barely remembered video game series, you know?
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to
Turok, the retrospective, part 2. Coming, 2028. Let's go, baby. Basically, Steven, I just want us to make No Man's Sky Part 5. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Somehow, John No Man's Sky survived crashing into the Death Star or what the fuck ever happened.
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the Geth.
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just destroy them for asking for it.
Time's up. Throw her into the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Steven, have you played the Darksiders games? I have not. I watched Sam play a bit of 3. Beaten the first 2. I started Darksiders 3, but stopped because life happened.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster.
Information, Gooner Highway. After the stream is over, I'm going to watch that Rananoke settlement video. What's the settlement video? It's so fucking wild you bring up Rananoke. I was literally watching a video today about the Lost Settlement. I've no idea. I've never heard of this. It's not one of his videos I've watched. Usually, like, the videos that I'm watching, I don't know if this is an example of that or not. It's like, we're gonna take a fucking, like, fictional creature from a movie or a game, and I'm gonna talk about how its biology maybe makes sense. I'm gonna try to justify it from a sort of a scientific point of view. And those are fun. Yeah. Bada. If shit like Grok is anything to go by, a physical internet is what those speculative people wanted. Cyber spunk. What made me love YouTube was people making silly stuff and expressing their joy, but it doesn't sell anymore. My hypothetical Hobbit vid would be just what I admire about them, nothing more. I'll tell you what I admire about the Hobbit movies, Evangeline Lilly, you know what I'm saying, eh? She's pretty. That's all.
Get you out of here. This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities. No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel. Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara.
He got murked. So basically, this is the mission that gives us the Geth side of the whole. Well, which species deserves to actually live? Quarians kind of brought it on themselves. Like, genuinely, from their perspective here, however truthful the Geth recollection is, it does just make the Quarians out to be massive, overreacting bitches. You know what I mean?
So we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion?
Oh,
that's back
hello.
when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not going to be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remains of the node established. We are ready to transport you.
Alright, I think this is the end. Nee. Whoa, wow. So basically the Morning War is just an AI uprising and a civil war. Basically, yeah. from what we can see, basically one Geth one day was like, hey, what is my purpose? And the entire Quarian society fucking threw a hissy fit and started throwing them all into the wood chippers. Some of the Geth were like, could you stop throwing us into wood chippers, please? And some other Quarians were like, hey, yeah, honestly, this seems like a bit of an overreaction. Maybe you should stop throwing the Geth into wood chippers. And then the Quarian police were like, get down to the ground! Bah, 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 bah! And then, like, things got a little out of hand, and then somehow the entire Quarian society fucking started running from their lives from the Toasters. And the Toasters were just like, what do we do? Well, that just happened. Guess this planet is ours now.
Something's happening to the Geth.
I've been commenting, watching, and playing Combat Evolved at the same time. This has been an experience. Oh no, Evangeline anti-vaxxer Lily. Oh no! I just saw the words anti-vaxxer Lily and thought, hang on a second.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
Shep about to observe Legion's whacking material. It's just fucking grok AI-generated images of Edie back on the Normandy. I ship him. I'm gonna get some Doritos. Lovely. Actually, to be honest, I'm not gonna stream that much longer because I am not beginning the next quest. The next main quest, anyway. Because I do need to leave in about 20 minutes. So unless I can find anything else to... Actually, we will fill the time. We'll go to the Citadel and we'll catch up with Miranda. She sent us a message the other week. And there may be some other things to do. Shepard Commander.
Are you sure?
Way too far.
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
It's the Geth gang.
Join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so.
I never mentioned that there's a good few Mass Effect mods for Stellaris, like a full-on overhaul mod where it's the Milky Way galaxy and all like the lore accurate positions of Mass Effect races. I play the Geth.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to
Some
the Normandy.
Optimus Primes. Oh, have you seen Cursed Halo 2? Don't play it on stream. It has DMCA music. Well, then I won't.
Commander, the Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps
Doesn't trust you.
with something else.
What's that?
Because you're Morrigan.
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Alrighty.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
Hey, look at that. Geth platoon. I'm just going to agree with the missus, whatever she's saying.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Alrighty. Now, here's a question. Where is... oh, yeah, here he is. I was going to say... I can't remember speaking to Legion.
Shepard Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
If you go with Zen, you get war assets. Yeah, but then I get a fucking woman bitching in my ear later in the bedroom, so don't want to put up with that, you know? You know what I mean, fellas? Hey.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Happy wife, happy life and all that. Brother, what? You just don't get it. Clearly not married. The old ball and chain! Yeah.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
My cousin Dawn. From Navtil Vasgrilgut. Commander Shepard, the civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on my homeworld, but Zalcor has stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me you met my cousin Dorn on... Dorn! It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all you've done. Huh, okay. Let's go to the Citadel then, while we have time. Brother, why? We got squids all over the shop. You'll be one of them soon enough. Yeah, I do think it's actually probably best that we go back to the Citadel and catch up on, like, Miranda and the like, because we're about to hit another act break. And we might lose our chance.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Embassies, I think?
I need to get to the embassies.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Thanks. Oh. Hey, Javik. First time on the Citadel?
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Unless we win this war, it'll be the last time any of us see the Citadel. Soak this in while you can, Javik.
Do not be so dismissive, Commander. Someday the things you have lost will be the things you would kill to have back.
Such as?
Order, the rule of law. From here, our empire dictated the course of the galaxy.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true, then. You share power with the rest?
You
It's not
disapprove?
perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Uh-oh.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Yeah, and Protheans are basically seen as gods by these jellyfish, remember?
I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
I just said that.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope.
Jesus, Javik, read the room.
The odds of being among the living are remote. If you are lucky, they will destroy you outright. You will avoid the fate of becoming a husk.
Fucking hell.
If you cannot fight, do not let them capture you. Death is a better outcome.
It's over. We'll never win this.
Good chat. Good pep talk.
Won't win any new recruits, but at least they know what they're in for.
It is better to fight with your eyes open than your heart.
Is that the Prothean way of war?
It is the way of life. I will meet you back on the Normandy, Commander.
Suicide rates skyrocket on the Citadel from today onwards. Fuck. Bedside manner, terrible, I know.
Thank you again, Earthclad.
I don't think I'd seen that, because obviously there was an interrupt there. You do have the Paragon option of like, dude, read the room, and then he changes course to be a bit more hopeful and optimistic, but hadn't seen it that way. Seriously, why Javik was day one DLC, aside from the obvious reason? I think if he'd been in the base game, the ending for Roar would not have been as loud. Possibly. There's no real reason for him to be DLC. He fits in to the plot pretty well. As is. Right, message terminal. Is this the one? Yep. Coffin manner, more like, yeah.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Hey!
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
Slippery bastard all covered in oil.
Right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man?
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes.
Nah.
I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
My father has an obsession with his legacy. He renamed the Kennedy Center. Fucking hell. BioWare's DLC obsession does seem like a massive plot hindrance, kind of making the story a little bit worse and disjointed for the sake of a tenner. It is a fucking problem, or it certainly was back in the... I mean, you say it's a BioWare thing, but do remember it's EA. And EA was doing this with pretty much all their games back in the day. I feel like there's this element of all character DLC could have been stronger if it was included in the base game. Like even Javik is a big improvement over Kasumi and Zaid in terms of like feeling like they aren't just stitched onto the game. But had they not been marked at some point during development, hey guys, don't worry about polishing up this character too much, because we're going to be cutting them out anyway, and then we'll come back to them and finish them up as DLC later. That's going to cause damage, isn't it? It's going to just make something worse. Whereas if you just fucking let it be, I think it would have been a little bit smoother, you know? What are you wanting? With Spectre level access, it's possible to bypass standard security protocols and track top-level diplomatic dispatch. Why am I doing this? Something about Batarians? Well, if it fucks the Batarians, let's do. Let's go. CSEC has requested a number of surveillance warrants in an attempt to find evidence that would incriminate Cerberus informants. Sure, on you go. Tap civilian comms. I don't care. I'm a fascist. Shepard is a fascist. Medical supplies meant for occupied zones have been rerouted to the Citadel. Supplies are currently in lockdown. Unlock them. I love having complete control. Anything important here? Whatever. I don't know what this is, but I'll buy it. Seems like kind of a war asset type stuff. Tis. Oh dear. But yeah, definitely not the writer's ideas to fucking cut characters out for DLC. It still bothers me about like Zaid and Kasumi because I like them as characters, but they are completely shafted over in this game because they were DLC in the previous one. So it's like, well, let's not put too much development time into doing anything interesting with characters that only half the players are even gonna see. I actually don't know what else there is to do here. Hold on. Citadel. Chief Engineer Adams wants a pipe. Dead Asari Commando has a message. Somewhere on the Citadel. That's DLC. Boring. Whatever. I think we're fine. I'll just head back to... we'll head to the pub. Quick check in the pub and then we'll end stream. Sorry, pub, like I'm an old man. We're going to the club, Grandpa. We're going to the discotheque. Anyone here? Hey, Arya, what are you doing on the Citadel? I thought we got you your own bloody space station, you fucking freeloader.
It seems the galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. So unfortunately, I'll be slumming it on the Citadel for the time being. I hope this isn't a social visit. We still have work to do around here.
We'll talk later.
Well, fuck you too, bitch.
I'm sure.
Let's go. Just wanted to say hi. Arya, I'd be like, yeah, Omega's a shithole, innit? Oh, hey, we on a date? We on a date, fellas? What's going on here?
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
Fucker can't stand me, can he?
Looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
I hope you enjoy it while it lasts.
It seems unlikely that he would terminate our agreement anytime soon. Or are you referring to untimely death?
I was just wishing.
Yes.
I guess it is a serious possibility.
Little column A, little column B.
I have not discussed the matter with Jeff, but our lifespans are not likely to be the same length. I asked Liara how the Asari deal with the problem. She says to bottle up my feelings until the inevitable occurs, then cry.
Jesus!
Seriously?
That was a humorous exaggeration. However, she did not...
Sorry, it's funny because... It's just the fact that we broke up with Liara makes me think that might well have been what she actually said. Don't worry, ED, when your relationship falls apart, just bottle it up inside, cry, and curse that hazmat suit wearing slag who steals your man. What are you talking about, Liara? Nothing.
These are dangerous times. Make the most of it.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
I just want them to be happy.
You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it's the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting.
Alrighty. Seriously, lady, put on some pants. Jesus Christ. Jeez, look at it. Look at what's going on here. What is this? What is this? Didn't mean to take a screenshot. Did you sleep with Liara in the first game? Yes, I did. Right. Full moon. They could have still used Mass Effect 2's characters in this game, even if the players didn't have them in the last game's DLC. No, I mean they could have, but I think it was a practical business decision thing where it's like, right, we are already struggling with getting this game out on time, under budget, everything else anyway. We're already severely cutting back on like the main quest. Like this game had a lot of problems in development, that's what I'm saying. And the first thing to go when you're having to cut back on something, it's going to be characters from DLC that only a fraction of your players have even fucking, you know, met. So, yes, they could have fully integrated them as full-fledged characters, but being honest, I understand why they didn't. Still think it sucks. Still think it's something to criticize, but like, it makes sense. Anyway, I do need to rush off, unfortunately. Sorry for the short stream, but this has just cleared the way to complete the Rannoch arc, basically. Which means next time we are going in for the final battle to reclaim the Quarian homeworld? And or kill them all and let the Geth keep it. Who knows how it'll end? We got options, I suppose. Right, I will speak to you all another time. I think I'm going to try and stream on Thursday. So maybe see you then. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye just now.